Let's all go to the game shop. Let's all go to the game shop. Let's all go to the game shop and buy ourselves some swag. It's Wednesday, and on Wednesday, we head on out of the house and over to our friendly local game store to see what's new on the shelves. And there's a theme this week. Which is weird. But okay, we'll run with it. That is, if you live in a town that has a friendly local game store and that town actively supports role-playing. If they don't have it, please call ahead and see if they can order it for you. Okay, so we have a theme this week, which is weird. Okay, so I'm sure you can already see what the theme is. It's starter sets. A whole bunch of starter sets are available. From Free League Publishing, we have the Blade Runner RPG starter set and the Twilight 2000 RPG core box set. Both of these running about $50-$60, which is weird because these have been out for a while. This has been out since 2022, as has this one. I have both sitting on my shelves. So what's up with them releasing these as if there's something new? Are these re-releases? I don't know. Let's see what it says. Nope. Doesn't say anything about re-release. So are they saying, hey, these were never available in the stores before, they were only available on Amazon? Which, again, I don't know if that's true because I'm pretty sure I saw at least the Twilight 2000 one in a store. Can anybody correct me here? Is this just a re-release? Is this just them putting it on the shelves in the general public, which, because they're saying it was never on the shelves for the general public before, which I don't think is true? I don't know. This seems weird, but look, another one from the Melsorian Arts Council, which, let's face it, is one of the best names for a game company. We have the intro bundle for Troikia. This is $42, and it's pretty much everything you need to start playing Troikia. So it's another intro bundle. Now, I don't know enough about Troikia to know if this is a new thing or if this is an old thing that they're being released. Again, in regards to intro bundles, and just, hey, here's our game, get used to it and support it if you haven't picked it up yet, kind of thing. So in the intro bundle, of course, like most intro bundles, you'll sort of have a miniature version of the game system and some stuff like maps and thingies. Okay, so that's two different game companies doing intro bundles this week. Collective Unconsciousness, weird thing because of the award season. I don't know, especially these two, since they both came out in 2022. But that's not all, because we've got these from Chaosium. We have got the Call of Cthulhu 40th Anniversary Starter Set. We've got the Pendragon RPG Starter Set. And we've got the RuneQuest RPG Starter Set. Now, is this the 6th edition of Pendragon we've been waiting for? Yes. Yes, it is. Is this the most current version of RuneQuest? No clue. Is this the most current version of Call of Cthulhu? Yes. Is this a new starter set? Absolutely enough. I have it. I'm looking right at it. It's at least 2 or 3 years old, or some variation of this. So what's up with this? And these are all $30 each. And again, like with all starter sets, you get a sort of a boiled down version of the rules. You get some maps, you get some dice, you get some figures, you get cool props, stuff like that, blank character sheet, details on the setting. But again, none of these, except this is the only one that's new-ish. This one's been around at least a year, and I'm not sure about the RuneQuest starter set because I don't normally follow Glorian. But again, I'm going to say not old. I'm going to say it's been around at least a year. Sorry, the screen went blank. I've been having computer problems. Okay, so we got this one, again, 2 years old. This one, don't know enough. This one, I know this one's been out. I know this one just came out. So again, this isn't actually, yeah, this has been out already.
And I don't know enough about this one to know if it's new or old. But yeah, this one's been out. This one I think has already been out. And this one, question mark. But that's not all, because here we go. Crucible 7 has released the Soulbound RPG starter set and the Wrath of Glory starter set. These are both about $40, $30 for the Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40K role-playing games. Soulbound contains, again, everything you would need to start playing in that setting. Maps, tokens, character record sheets, boiled down rule service, fun stuff like that. And then this one, again, same thing, Wrath of Glory, everything you would need to play in the 40K role-playing game stuff. So, and again, both of these have been out for a while. They're new-ish, but they're not like, hey, this is the first time you've seen it. Okay. But that's not all, because we have the Avatar Legends starter set from Magpie Games from the, record-breaking Kickstarter of the Avatar, the role-playing game that came out, and now just in time to go in hand to hand with the horribly reviewed Avatar, The Last Airbender Netflix thingy, we have this thing, which again, I know has already come out at least once. So this is $25. It's everything you need to start playing in the world of Avatar, the role-playing game. I don't know where it takes place in the timeline. I think it kind of takes place wherever you want. You could run it during Aang's time. You could run it after Aang. You could run it during the Korra time. I believe there's the third of the Avatar trilogy is coming up. At least I know he's mentioned it, that he's working on another one, whether we actually see the light of day or not after the, let's face it, the Netflix thing was kind of mostly because the characters were the actors they got to play the characters were just annoying. I guess it's a new thing. You just hire kid actors that are annoying because they're being annoying is funny. I don't know. I mean, I was never a big Avatar guy in the first place, but I sat through the Netflix thing, and by the end of it, I was like, I don't care if there's a second one. I think they did a good job of getting all the major points of the, the series. But again, and I know a lot of people were disappointed at it. But let's get back on track here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 starter sets, all coming out the same week at your friendly local game store. But don't take my word for it. If you want to pick up any of these, call ahead and see if they have it. And if they don't have it, can they order it for you? And what is up with this? It's just collective unconsciousness that they all decided to re-release starter sets at the exact same time. Is it some industry-wide thing where they're like going, hey, let's compete. We need to be we need to start getting competitive with Wizards and start getting people interested in our games. And the best way to do it is to release or re-release our starter sets and go, hey, look, for half the price of what you're going to spend for one D&D book, you can get an entire starter set, which has these rules plus dice plus character sheet. That's probably it. Now that I think about it, and I've said it out loud, yeah, that's got to be it, right? They're all going, hey, we need to step up. Wizards of the Coast might actually be releasing a product this year. How can we get people to come over and check out our game? Well, we can just go, hey, for $80, you can get a player's handbook, which you've been told you don't really need. Or for anywhere from $30 to $50, you can basically get a complete game, including free swag. How much free swag is coming with that $80 player's handbook? None. No figures, no maps, no stickers, no toys. You get a handbook, which you don't need because it's 100% backwards compatible. Or you can buy a brand new game for $10 less. That's got to be it. Why buy D&D when you can buy this amazing game? Don't know enough about this one. This, an amazing game. This, an amazing... Well, I mean, they're all the same system. We know this is my go-to desert island system. Let's see. Most successful game company last year and looking to be again this year. And then this. I mean, what a great time to re-release this and milk that Netflix Avatar. Even, I mean, okay, it didn't do great, but at least it's in the public awareness, and some kid's going to go, I saw that on Avatar, and now I can play a game where I'm Aang? Yeah, now I want to play Momo. So there you go. That's it this week. Obviously, I would recommend March 4th is International GM's Day. That might be why. I don't know. That might be why. It's probably just how do we compete with Wizards? Let's get them. Here's an entire game for, even the most expensive one, $10 less than what you're paying for the Player's Handbook in February if it comes out. And, here's a $80 book, which we've told you repeatedly you don't really need. Because we're stupid. There you go. Again, if any of those sound interested, call ahead to make sure they have it. And if you're thinking of spending some hard-earned ducats on some new tabletop role-playing games, then I would highly recommend the Twilight 2001. But if you have an extra $1, you could also pick up my brand new game from Giant Slayer Games down below, PDF, 10 pages, $1. The OGGM, have done what nobody else could do. I have resolved the GM advocacy, GM fudging dice argument. So got $1 to spend, head on over to Giant Slayer Games and pick that up. And if you got another $40, pick up the Twilight 2000 or the Call of Cthulhu one, because they are both excellent games. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. And of course, because I love each and every one of you, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, get off my land, you damn marks.